So, you've done the hard work, you've built up an excellent credit score. But what now? Well, you've unlocked the door to a whole different level of financial tools. In this explainer, we're diving deep into the top 3 ultra-premium credit cards of 2026, the ones made specifically for people with top-tier credit.
And what exactly does excellent credit even mean these days? Well, think of a 750 score as the starting line. But here's the thing, it's not the goal itself. It's the key that opens the door to a world where credit cards stop being just about borrowing money and start becoming strategic assets that actually upgrade your entire lifestyle.
And this really hits the nail on the head. Paul Soucy from NerdWallet put it perfectly. An excellent score is a tool that's meant to be used. It's your ticket to the best perks, the best rewards, and the best financial instruments available, period.
Now, financial instrument sounds super formal, right? But what we're really talking about here is that these cards are more than just a way to buy things. They're designed to be woven into your lifestyle, helping you manage your money and get the absolute most out of every dollar, whether you're traveling the globe or just grabbing coffee.
So, which cards are we talking about? In the super competitive 2026 market, 3 names consistently rise to the top for anyone with a 750-plus score. And you know what? Each one takes a totally different approach to what value really means.
All right, let's take a look at our 3 contenders. First, you have the American Express Platinum. That huge annual fee screams luxury and status. Then there's the Chase Sapphire Reserve, a longtime favorite for travelers who want to maximize every single point. And finally, the Capital One Venture X, kind of the new kid on the block, offering a much more practical, streamlined approach.
Looking at these, I know what you're thinking. It's the first question everyone asks. Okay, so which one's the best? It's a totally fair question, but there's a much better way to look at this.
Yeah, believe it or not, in the world of premium credit cards, that's actually the wrong question. There really is no single best card for everyone. It all comes down to you, your spending, your lifestyle, and what you actually care about.
The real question, the one you should be asking yourself, is which archetype am I? See, it's not about finding the best card. It's about finding the best card for you. So, are you the luxury traveler, the numbers-obsessed strategist, or the smart, practical spender? In today's market, we see 3 main profiles of premium cardholders. There's the luxury traveler, who values experiences and status, the ecosystem strategist, who wants to squeeze every last drop of value out of their points, and the high-value pragmatist, who wants great perks without all the complicated math. Let's break down which card fits each one.
All right, first up, the legend itself, the American Express Platinum. This card is, without a doubt, built from the ground up for the luxury traveler, someone who really prioritizes status, exclusive access, and those premium high-end experiences.
That $895 annual fee is no joke. And honestly, that's the point. With the Platinum card, you're not just paying for a piece of metal. You're paying for access. You're buying into a world of luxury, where the real value is in the status and the exclusive perks that nobody else gets.
So how does it deliver that value? Well, it's famous for what people call its coupon book. You get incredible airport lounge access, especially to their exclusive Centurion lounges, automatic elite status with hotel chains like Hilton and Marriott, and a whole bunch of statement credits. But you have to be willing to actively use all these benefits to make it worth it.
Now, getting approved for the Platinum is tricky. It's about way more than just your FICO score. Amex has what's called an internal score. Basically, your history with them matters a ton. And you have to be careful of the infamous pop-up jail. If you've been opening a lot of cards lately, they might approve you for the card, but deny you that huge welcome bonus.
Okay, next up is the Chase Sapphire Reserve. This card is perfect for what we call the ecosystem strategist. This is for the person who loves the game of maximizing points and getting the most value possible all within one powerful system.
At $795 a year, the Sapphire Reserve is all about one thing: the Chase Ultimate Rewards ecosystem. This card is the master key that unlocks the full potential of your Chase points, making them way more valuable and flexible than they would be with any other Chase card. And unlike the Platinum's complex coupon book, the Reserve keeps things much simpler. You get a super easy-to-use $300 travel credit every year. But its killer feature is the Points Boost, which makes your points worth more when you book travel through Chase. Plus, you can transfer points to some amazing partners, like Hyatt, which is a huge deal for travelers in the know.
But here's the catch, and it is a big one. The Sapphire Reserve is notoriously hard to get approved for.
Chase has the legendary 5/24 rule, which means if you've opened 5 or more new credit cards from any bank in the last 2 years, it's an automatic denial. They're also going to look very closely at your income since it requires a minimum $10,000 credit limit.
And that brings us to our third and final card, the Capital One Venture X. This one is built for the high-value pragmatist. This is the card for anyone who wants those premium perks but doesn't want the hassle or the sky-high fee.
At $395, the Venture X is already the most affordable card on our list, but its real secret sauce is its net zero fee structure. The card's benefits are so straightforward and easy to use that they basically cancel out the annual fee, which makes all the premium perks feel, well, free.
Here's how that simple math works. You get a $300 annual travel credit plus 10,000 bonus miles every year you renew. Bam, the fee is covered. On top of that, you get a dead simple 2 miles per dollar on absolutely everything. Oh, and one massive perk, you can add up to 4 authorized users for free, and they all get their own Airport Lounge access. That's huge.
So what's the catch? With Capital One, it's all about your credit history. They want to see that you've been responsibly using credit for a while. You'll need at least a 3-year credit history to even be considered, which means you could have an 800 credit score, but if your credit file is too new, you might still get denied. So we've broken down the 3 archetypes, but now let's talk about a more advanced, pro-level strategy, building a credit card portfolio. Because for the real experts, it's not about choosing just one card, it's about making them work together as a team.
A really popular advanced strategy is something called the Capital One baseline. The idea is simple. You use the Venture X for all your everyday spending to get that flat 2x miles on everything. Then you pair it with another card to maximize specific perks. For example, pair it with the Sapphire Reserve, and you can transfer your miles to Hyatt. Or pair it with the Platinum to get all that amazing hotel and rental car status. It's the best of both worlds.
And all this brings us to a really crucial question. With annual fees pushing towards $1,000, are these cards smart lifestyle investments, or are they just becoming expensive liabilities? As we've seen, there's no single right answer. It all depends on how you spend your money and what you value. Ultimately, it all comes back to figuring out which archetype you really are.